Hello everyone, so coming to practice set 1.3, where we have to find out whether these statements are true or false. Okay, so the first thing given is A has elements A, B, C, D, E, B has elements C, D, E, F, C has elements B, D, and D has elements A, E. Now, how to read this? C is the subset of B. Okay, now what does subset mean? Okay, when we say subset, simply it means like Maharashtra is the subset of India. Okay, because Maharashtra comes in India. So if you see this BD, C is having elements BD. Okay, so I can say C is the subset of A because C contains B and D and A contains all the elements of C. Correct? So if you see first one, C is the subset of B. Is it true or false? C is the subset of B is false because B is not present here. So I'll write here it is false. Okay. Second one is A is the subset of D. A is the subset of D. So if you see A is having A, B, C, D, E and D is having A, E. So it is false. Reverse is correct. D is the subset of A is correct. Okay, I gave you the example of Maharashtra is the subset of India. I cannot say India is the subset of Maharashtra. Okay, suppose you are in class 10th A or suppose you are in class 9th A. So I can say your class 9th A is the subset of your school, but your school is not the subset of class 9th A. Okay, then D is the subset of B. D is the subset of B. All the elements, are they present? No, A is absent. So I'll write what? I'll write false. Okay, fourth one, D is the subset of A. D is the subset of A. Yes, very true, because A has all the elements of set D. Okay, let us come to fifth one. B is the subset of A. C, D, E, F. Is it correct? No, F is missing. So this one is false. Okay, and lastly, C is the subset of A. C is the subset of A. Correct? Yes, it is correct. Okay, so only fourth and sixth one are true. Rest everything is false. Coming to sum number 2. Coming to question number 2, we have X and Y. These are the given question. They have told that write the universal set. Take the set of natural numbers from 1 to 20 as universal set. Okay, so I am taking universal set here from 1 to 20. Okay, this is till 20. You can write it like this. And show sets X and Y using Venn diagram. Okay, so first let us write set X in roster form. What is it? X is an element of n, means natural number. Natural number begins from 1. Okay, and 7 is less than X is less than 15. It means that X is between 7 and 15. So between 7 and 15, which all natural numbers are there? That you will write down 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. Okay, below 15, so you have to write till 14. Okay, show it by Venn diagram. Very easy. I'll draw a universal set first. Universal set has the numbers from 1 to 20. Out of these numbers, X I'll draw inside. This is the Venn diagram. X has only this many numbers, 8, 9, 10, anywhere you can write, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, remaining numbers will come in the universal set. So I'll write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 14 is here, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Anywhere you can write. This is the Venn diagram. You have to draw a rectangle and X inside it. This was your first one. Okay, they have also asked to do the second one, to draw the Venn diagram of set Y. Okay, so how will we do this? See, what is Y? I'll write down first here. Y is equal to, Y belongs to natural number or is an element of natural number. So Y is a natural number and it is a prime number from 1 to 20. You have to write down all the prime numbers from 1 to 20. Which are all the prime numbers from 1 to 20? They are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17 and 19. Okay, so these are the prime numbers. So you will draw a Venn diagram now. This is the universal set which has the numbers from 1 to 20, but out of this Y has the numbers this 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17 and 19. Okay, so remaining numbers I'll write outside Y. 1, 2, 3 is here, 4, 5 is here, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 18 and 20. Okay, so this is how you will draw the Venn diagram of Y. Universal set, inside it you have Y. Measures are not important of rectangle and circle. Okay, then now coming to third one, universal set is given, P is also given. Okay, show U, P and P complement. Okay, now try to understand what is P complement. P complement means all the elements of universal set except P. Are you getting? It means if this is India, okay, and I am asking you the complement of Maharashtra. The complement of Maharashtra is whole India minus Maharashtra. Understood? Whole India minus Maharashtra. So here also P complement means you have to write this whole except 1, 3, 7 and 10. You have to remove this. Okay, this is P complement. Okay, now how will we draw? Very simple. I'll draw universal set here. This is U, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is in the universal set, but you have to draw inside P. Okay, so this is P, which has 1, 3, 7 and 10, these 4 elements. The remaining elements of universal set will automatically become 2, 3, this will become P complement. Okay, so 2, 1, 2, 3 is over, 7 is over, 8, 9, 10 is over, 11 and 12. Okay, so if this is P, the remaining elements are P complement. So I can write P plus P complement makes the whole universal set. Clear? This is just for your information. You don't have to write, but this you have to draw as an answer. Okay, second one. Verify complement of P complement. Okay, complement of P complement. So let me first write what is P complement. P complement is 2, 8, 9, 11, 12. Correct? 1, 3, 7, 10. I have taken out. So what remains is this 2, 8, 9, 11, 12. Now coming back to this, the complement of P complement. Okay, the complement of P complement is, means I have to remove this and write the universal set. Okay, the complement of this P complement is, means you have to minus all these elements, 2, 8, 9, 11, 12, I have to minus. So what remains? 1, 3, 7 and 10. Correct? This remains. That means if you see this, okay, this is suppose 1 and this is 2. So from 1 and 2, P is equal to P complements complement. Okay, so you will get it the same then. Okay, so fourth one, only set A is given and they have asked to write 3 subsets from A. Okay, which is very simple. I'll write B 1, 3. I'll write C 2, 7. I'll write D 1, 2. I can write E 1. I can write F 7. So there are many sets that you can write. I have written 5 sets. Okay, you can write any 3 subsets. Okay, so it is very easy. Question number 5 given is, P is the residence of Pune, M Madhya Pradesh, I for Indore, B the residence of India, H the residence of Maharashtra. Okay, you know Pune comes in Maharashtra, Indore comes in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, so the very first question they have asked is, write the subset relationship between all the sets here. Okay, so I will write first, Pune is the subset of Maharashtra. Okay, so this is how to write. Okay, now also Pune is the subset of India, so I'll write P is subset of B. Correct? Then coming to second one, Madhya Pradesh. Okay, we'll cover that also. Comma Indore, so I is the subset of M. Indore is the subset of Madhya Pradesh, and Indore is also the subset of India. Correct? Now coming to next, we'll come to states, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. So Madhya Pradesh is the subset of India, also Maharashtra is the subset of India. Correct? So very easy, you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 sets which are the subsets of each other. Question 2 is very easy. Which set you will take as the universal set? So from the above sets, set B can be taken. You know, India will become the biggest. The universal can be taken as the universal set. Okay, then question number 6 says that, which of the sets can be the universal set for the given sets below? Now you can see first and second, they are the set of multiples of 5, multiples of 7, multiples of 12, multiple of 4 and all even square numbers. Okay, so if I write natural number, you know what are natural numbers? They begin from 1, 2, 3. Whole numbers, you know, they begin from 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and integers, you know, integers -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. That means negative, positive as well as 0. Okay, now let us see what is A. A is multiple of 5, so 5, 10, 15. B, B is what? Set of 7, multiples of 7. So 7, 14, 21. C, what is C? Set of multiples of 12. So 12, 24, 36. Okay, so I can take any of these sets N, W, I. They all will contain these numbers. Okay, so I'll write any set out of N, W or I can be taken as universal set. Okay, can be taken as universal set for sets A, B and C. Correct? Now coming to point number 2, we have P is equal to integers which are multiple of 4. So I'll have 4, 8, 12 and so on. What about T? Set of all even square numbers. So 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16 and so on. Okay, so here also you have, I beg your pardon, this is only even they have told, so I'll take only 2 square, 4 square, 6 square, okay, 8 square and so on, only even square numbers. Okay, so as you have this, which can you take? Again I can take anything out of this. So any set out of N, W or I can be taken as universal set for P and T. Correct? So with this we complete our practice set 1.3. I think so one sum is remaining, so let us do that. So the question is very simple. Let all the students of a class in a universal set. Okay, universal set means all the students. Okay, so they have asked, let A be the students who have scored 50% or more marks in maths. So A is equal to above 50% marks in maths. So write the complement of A. Very simple. A complement will be the set of students who scored less than 50% marks in maths. Okay, so with this we come to the end of practice at 1.3. Keep doing your maths practice regularly and ask me the doubts if you have. Goodbye, good luck.